In March, the Presidential Affairs Committee of Parliament was tasked by Parliament, and that is the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, to carry out investigation on the issues of the relief items for Karamoja, whereby 39 billion shillings had been allocated in a supplementary budget for the acquisition of iron sheets, goats, and even food items. However, as it came out, some of these items had been found in the Bukisu sub-region, which resulted into investigations. I'm joined by the chairperson of the Presidential Affairs Committee, who is going to brief us on how far they have reached with that report. Honorable, Ugandans outside there are anxiously waiting for your report. What is happening? How far have you reached?
First of all, we are grateful that we now have a report as committee assigned to do this work. By yesterday, we were able to give a copy to the clerk to Parliament, and today I was able to give a copy to the Right Honourable Speaker. So the committee is set to present its report. We are waiting on when we shall be put on order paper.
Maybe for Ugandans watching you outside there, they would like to understand why did it take the committee this long? Because initially you had been given 2 weeks, and therefore we expected that by the end of March, possibly we would have had this report, but it took you some time.
Yeah. We took more than 2 weeks because in that single petition, we had other issues to handle, to investigate on, specifically on the issue of food meant for the people of Karamoja, maize stored in Namalu prisons, but also the procurement of goats and distributed.
You have interacted with the several government officials on different issues, but how easy or difficult was this particular investigation? Because we are talking of Vice President, Prime Minister, the Speaker of Parliament, and other ministers. Was there any situation where you would say, this was a tough one, and maybe even there was intimidation to you?
We handled all our stakeholders based on the laws and the regulations that we have. We have our rules of procedure that guides committees on how best they can do their work. So we were able to be guided through the usage of our rules of procedure, and we did not find any problem.
Aren't you afraid that possibly your report has been overtaken by events because ministers have been charged in courts of law, technical staff? I don't know what your report speaks about, but have some of the recommendations therein been overtaken by events?
That will be answered by the Speaker, because the Speaker will be able to guide the House. But for us, we believe we have a comprehensive report containing more than one item that people know, that is the iron seats.
All right. We thank you very much for sparing time to speak to us. That has been the chairperson of the Presidential Affairs Committee, Honorable Jessica Ababiku, who chaired all the sessions concerning the investigations on the relief items for Karamoja. And of course, she has expressed optimism that possibly by next week, this report would have been handled by Parliament after they are given time and space to do so.